Hi guys, so forgive me, I forgot to turn my camera and make it horizontal. Is that the word? Forgive me, I do that a lot and I'm sorry. But here is a video on multiple sources of income. um I'm just probably saying exactly the same things that I'm going to say in the video, but I've tried a lot of things. I've tried online jobs, but most of them are not for Africa. And this video is like mainly for Africans to just think of what they can do, you know, to encourage rather some of us that are discouraged, and to just say, guys, we can do it. It will take time, it will take years, but keep at it, I think is what I will title this. Keep at it. Keep at it, and with the help of God, he says, whatever you put your hands to, I will bless. So let's put our hands to something, I believe, because you'll also be teaching younger generations as we put our hands to work. We'll be teaching them to say that, working hard is good. I know I always say work smarter, but I feel you can only work smart when you've started something. You can't work smart at something that is not there. You know what I mean? So anyway, without further ado, let's get into the video. Hi guys. I wanted to talk to you for a bit. It's very casual. As you can see, I'm sitting back. I'm in the car actually. It's lunchtime and I just thought of making this video. So I thought, let me talk to these guys. Today I want to talk about multiple streams of income. I've said that word in the past couple of years a lot as I speak to people, my relatives, my friends, youths that I mentor. And I feel, how everything takes time. I feel for me, I'm beginning to feel like I've grasped it mentally, and actively. You know how we're always saying, take action, take action. It takes a lot of time, you guys. A lot of things take a lot of time. Changing of your mindset takes a lot of time. If you have grown up like most of us have, where the parents are like, get good grades, get a good job, and you'll get a good life, then it takes you almost the same amount of time that you grew up in that house to take out that mentality from your mind. And I feel I'm beginning to get there. I know that sounds so sad because, at my age, I should have grasped it. I should have, because I've been saying it and telling others for years and years. But only this time, this year, is when I'm beginning to feel like, okay, I have set up things and they will roll even on their own, and they will bring in the multiple income. So I will list the things that I've worked on over the years that are only now beginning to bring in the income. Number one is the real estate income. I haven't flipped houses or sold houses, but I'm renting out a property. I actually have a video of the renovation of the property if you would like to check that out. So, sorry, my lighting is playing up. Okay, I think maybe that's fine. So that is one, and I believe it's the easiest, because really, apart from dealing with your tenants, it's really all up to you. Build the property or buy the property and list it out. Unlike a lot of things that include, buying, selling, and having to follow up on payments from people, trying to convince people, marketing, etc. Housing is something that everyone at some point rents out. So it will be for you a very good income source. It is very expensive, but you can find ways of making it. You could do it a club sort of, and buy a property together, build it up, and start renting it out. In Zimbabwe, the problem, Africa, I think even as a whole, we do not do these clubs where we put in money together, especially for real estate. We do it for a lot of other things, but not for real estate. But I really think, in order to really get yourself out of the rut, out of the rat race, if you have a friends, couple or 10 of you that are interested in really changing their lives, then give it a try. Give it a try, you guys. Secondly, I spoke about this before during this talk, the commodities broking, buying and selling. I feel in Africa we are all vendors to some extent. We all have something that we buy and sell. So over the years I've tried this. I've done a lot. I had a little shop at some point with hair products and beauty products and things like that. But the challenge is in that rentals of shops, and if you decide to do it out of your boots, it's will the people pay, things like that. So yeah, but definitely you cannot leave it out. You have to have something that you're selling at every opportunity, at every chance, every chance that you get, every moment of your life, you should have something that you're selling. I have the past couple of years sold groceries like peanut butter. I've sold chickens, broilers. At the moment we're keeping roadrunners at our house, which we haven't started selling, but it will become an income soon. So try and sell something. I also sell forever living products. A lot of women do these kind of things, like where they sell things like Avon, but at least it's something. It teaches you to sell. You learn marketing, you learn to talk to people, and as you're talking to people, your network increases. And like they say, your network is your net worth. Ish, guys, so sorry, the lighting keeps changing. Okay, so that's commodities. That's number 2. Number 3, very controversial. I have a friend of mine who does not even want to hear about this one, and it's cryptocurrencies. Yes, I know what a lot of you are saying. And right now, at the moment, Bitcoin has dropped, like, I think in the last year, in 2020, it rose to 200%. And today, as we speak, I think it has dropped more than 100%. I have to confirm that, but it does that. It's very volatile. And my advice would be, use extra money. If you're going to get into crypto, learn. It also takes years. Learn about it. Read everything you can about it. Subscribe to people that talk about it and that teach about it before you start. Last year in 2020, a couple of friends and relatives of mine got into the one where we give an agent our money and they trade on our behalf. It went well for like maybe 3/4 of last year, and then at the end of the year things started going south. We lost some money. We had gained some money. I think maybe 3/4 of the year we did gain, but you know how it is. You keep reinvesting, and we ended up losing some money. But I learned a lot. in that year. And I also learned that before I'm even trading for myself, and before I'm even giving somebody to trade on my behalf, I should just have an amount in my wallet, in my Bit wallet, a crypto wallet that stays there, which is like, if you think of it as in stocks, it's like buying and holding. In Bitcoin, they call it hodling. So if you just buy some amount, because for example, in 2013, the Bitcoin was worth something like $200. And in 2020, it was worth $20,000. So where you would have put one at $200, you would have had 20,000 in your account. So for that reason, I will buy and hold and keep for years. And even though right now we are at an all-time low, it's not lower than what we bought it with, but it's very low. We can't even think about selling it now and making a profit. But I will wait a couple of years. So you must be willing to do that. Can you hold and wait a couple of years for something, you know? Of which right now it's a bit difficult to do because it's a bit expensive still. But the good thing about Bitcoin is you can buy a fraction of it. You don't buy a whole Bitcoin, which is $20,000. Or like at the moment it's $35,000. You can buy a 0.00012 something of it. That's the good thing about it. That's why I like it. It's like you're doing unit trusts with Bitcoin. A number of people come together to buy just one Bitcoin. Think about it. You can do it also with your friends. So this one, it's a bit tricky. I wouldn't recommend for a lot of you, but I'm into it. It's my third income. Number 4, I'm in full-time employment, 9 to 5. Been trying to get out of it for years, but yeah, Africa is not easy. And the good thing is it gives me a bit of capital to then get into my other incomes, stream incomes. And I'm grateful for that, for having the job, because a lot of people right now in Zimbabwe especially are unemployed, and especially in this pandemic, it's really a blessing to be in a job. So I'm grateful. That's my 4th income. I have a 5th one, which actually made me think of doing this video. Just yesterday, I had a message from one of the women's clubs that I'm in that they're giving out a dividend in December. Imagine, I was happy. I joined this club last year, 2020, and the shares. Okay, let me give you the background of the club. It's a women's club that is wanting to start a women's bank. Get it? So they want to start a women's bank. They will be giving out loans to women for business capital, for loans. And as you know, when women get together, we do things like grocery rounds, buying car rounds, and just the cash rounds, all those things. So yeah, when I got in, I just put in my minimum. The shares are like $10 a share. I put in my 5 shares, including the joining fee, and then it's also a savings club. You are encouraged to save like $5 a month. I know that sounds little, but guys, I'm happy about it. It's not easy to save. As long as you have something in your wallet, in your bank account, it's going to go out at some point. Because like for some of us with kids, it's like mommy this, mommy that, or just even the household bills, there's something else. You just find at the end of the month there's nothing in the account. So I was interested in saving, I was interested in investing, and this club has given me both. This year I just put that money and forgot about it, actually last year. So I'm told at the end of this year that they'll be giving out a dividend. So from January next year I'll be more active. I want to get into the groceries round, I want to get into the car round, and I'll be saving more. Because like this past year I didn't put anything extra. I just went in once, put in my shares and my savings, my joining fee, and left it at that. Because of course, as with everything else, I was skeptical. I was like, yeah, let's see if it works. You know, I think I'm really good at that. I'm very risk averse. I'm not afraid. Everybody, when people come with their things, I listen, I calculate, I try and see how I can benefit and how fast I can benefit, and then I get in or I say no. I've learned that. I've learned to do that. Last year we were also burnt by this other investment that we did with some company that was saying they trade for us online. Yeah, they were promising something like 50% interest and things like that. And they did give us for a couple of months, you know what I mean? They did give us, and then eventually they couldn't sustain it. I think that's what I called pyramid schemes. Yes, I'm embarrassed to say I have been in those. But yeah, please forgive me. It's like, you know, when you feel like you are behind in your investing, in your savings and everything, because already I'm like now working towards my retirement, and I would really like not to be working when I'm retired. I would rather be like, you know, just investing and things like that. And of course, I want to travel and see my kids through varsity and do a lot of traveling. Travel with my family and with my husband. That's my goal. And be able to still do the normal bills, you know, the looking after ourselves, being able to go to hospital if we need to, being able to have our teeth done, you know, things like that. So that is what I'm working towards. I think I've always worked towards that because I've always wanted to retire early, but early retirement hasn't happened. So I will take it when it comes, but I should be ready for it when it comes. Okay, guys. So I need you guys to tell me, if you listen to me to the end, please put emoji, a heart emoji, in the comment section. Please send me any questions in the comment section. Please tell me what you would like me to talk about in the comment section. If you've gone through my blog, my other vlogs rather, you know I'm married, I've got 3 kids, I love my family, and that's my priority. Everything I do is for them. And yeah, if you're like me, please just tell me about it. If you like this video where I'm talking, whether the ones where I'm doing the goofy stuff with my family, please tell me. Or just like, comment, subscribe, just say hi, okay? And tell me about yourself. I'm very interested to find out who is interested in the things I have to talk about. And yeah, if I didn't say it already, tell me what else you think I should talk about. Okay, guys, I love you. God bless you. Goodbye. Yes, you guys, I'm also in another club, which a women's club, which was really affected by COVID last year. In this one, we were doing a project called Save and Grow, where we put our monies together in groups of 10, and people come and borrow from there for their business and bring back with interest. But because we couldn't meet to do the deposits, we couldn't meet to even collect, it was really affected. I'm continuing in that club because like I said before, it helps me to save when I have to take out money and put it somewhere. It helps me to save. I know there are people that are good at saving in the house. I'm not one of them. So I will remain in these clubs because yeah, they really pushed me. They push me, and they pushed me in the past couple of years. If you're in Zimbabwe, you can get hold of me and I can tell you more about these clubs and assist you in joining and yeah, planning the future. Also, as you can tell, my god, this vlog is all over the place. I'm working on YouTube to become one of my sources of income. Um, will be vlogging like as regularly as I can, but of course, as I get older, retire, then I'll have more time for it. But I'm definitely going to include it on my sources of income. So, yeah, help me by sharing, subscribing, liking, and commenting.